All right, we are back in the kitchen now. It is our Power of 5 show. Now, Mairlyn's going to convince us that we can increase our greens. 5 greens that maybe you haven't tried incorporating into your diet. Starting with kale.
Starting with kale. Now, everybody has probably seen, you know, the kale that's curly.
Yeah.
But this is called dinosaur, or sometimes Tuscan, or sometimes black kale.
It looks
and,
good.
it's really beautiful. And, you know, a lot of people make chips out of it. But, you know, when I have a kale chip, I always think, yeah, this is so not a chip. Anyway, it's kind of like saying I'm really tall. Anyway, so so what you do is you peel, you rinse this off. This is a product, this is local too, which I love.
Oh,
so
nice.
you peel off the stalk. I'm glad that you just came over and started peeling the stalk off.
It's kind of fun.
It is, it's therapeutic, you know, take joy in the doing. Anyway, and, sorry. That's so zen. Anyway, take joy in the doing. Anyway, you're going to peel this off because we're going to make a salad out of it.
Okay.
And you can eat raw kale. People don't think you can. But here's the little trick. I'm going to show you the trick. Okay, the trick is chiffonade. And a chiffonade is when you roll things up like a cigar.
Okay.
And then, but you can't really, so you're just going to kind of bunch it up together. And then with this wonderful knife that's one of your favorite must-have kitchen toys without cutting your hands off, you're going to make all these kind of shreds, okay? And then I'm going to make basically kind of a cabbage slaw. So you put, you know, red cabbage, red onion. We've got a salad dressing, and you just toss that up.
Look at the colors on that already.
Isn't it pretty?
The green and the purple.
I know. It'll be beautiful. So you'd use a half a bunch of kale to make that. And this is so, do you know, leafy greens, the reason I want you to eat them is because they actually protect your DNA from getting, you know, mucked up. Right. And you don't want to mess around with your DNA. So you know, it's an immune enhancer. But I would be really bad if I sort of told you that, you know, this is the only food you need. And a lot of people, I think they take away the message like, if I eat, you know, X, Y, and Z as in the gunky, horrible thing, as long as I eat this, I'm going to be okay.
Erase it? No.
No, this is in the context of a healthy diet. Okay, so there's no magic food.
Right.
Okay, there's magic lifestyles, and exercise is the magic bullet. But you know, that's it. All right, the other leafy green that I'm a big fan of is bok choy.
Yeah, I love it. I love it too. I go through phases with bok choy.
Oh, I love bok choy, but I like the baby guys.
Me
like,
too.
look, aren't those cute?
Yeah, because they're easy to take apart. They're easy to wash. You are going to find some crazy stuff in your bok choy.
Oh, I know. It's frightening, isn't it?
Please wash it well.
Yeah, really. You got to wash all these well.
I've found earwigs in here before.
Ew. You see, don't tell people you're going to turn them off.
I'm sorry.
No, there's no earwigs.
I'm just saying wash it.
But you know what? I always thought if I got married again, you know, this would be a really nice bouquet. Wouldn't that be pretty? Like,
oh, it's gorgeous.
Dun, 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 dun.
And chic, too.
And chic, too. And it wouldn't go bad. It wouldn't even, you know, wilt. Anyway, there you go. Okay, so it's also lovely flower arrangement. Okay, so stir-fried or steamed.
Right.
Now, this is called broccolini.
Yeah, I never use that. I never eat that.
Never?
I never eat it. I mean, I would. I love broccoli.
I washed it. Well, you know what? We'll have green in our teeth. That'd be frightening. But
yeah,
it's very mild, and it's more elegant on a plate when you want to have company over. Instead of giving them a regular old-fashioned broccoli, you can just steam those. And so either in a metal steamer, or you know, you can pretend you're like an Asian cook and use the bamboo one.
Yeah.
But just steam it lightly. It's lovely. And it's so good for you. Like, even Health Canada says you should have leafy greens.
Right.
This doesn't count a leafy green. I lied. But anyway.
It doesn't count as leafy green.
It's green, okay? It's green.
Green, but whatever.
It's green, whatever.
So you still do the same thing. You cut off the stalks.
I said snuff off. Snap off the bottom.
Snap off the bottom.
Put it,
wash it, put it in, and that's that.
And when we say wash it, you don't have to spend the money on that rinsing stuff. You know,
oh,
you just rinse the heck out of it under the sink.
Yeah,
you know, sing a song. And people think that you could sing a song.
Anyway,
these are a few of my favorites. Anyway, arugula. Oh my gosh, I love arugula.
Yeah.
I love
What do you like about it?
It's peppery.
Yeah.
It's peppery, and it's
got a special flavor, doesn't it?
I know, and instead of a salad, which is kind of wishy-washy, you've got this wonderful oomph. You know, I say it's got oomph.
Bite.
Bite,
okay?
Okay.
Bite.
Now, the last one is one of my famous soups. We use shiitake mushroom, which is really an immune enhancer. Take the stems off, use that for a stock, and you just dice up the top.
Okay.
There's a whole bunch of other ingredients in it. You can get it on the website, but I think the most important thing to talk about is watercress.
Oh, yeah.
And watercress, I think people, you know, assume it's like for little watercress sandwiches.
Fancy.
Tea party. But we're not. What we're going to do is we're going to, I'm going to actually chop here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, here's your green drink still. So you bring that's got chicken, and you find the recipe. So it's all cooked up. And then we're just going to chop. You want to take that out of the paper towel for me?
And what you have to do, you have to store it just like this, right?
Yeah, because it's really,
you store it like an herb almost.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. It's very, very, as soon as it hits water, it starts to slime up.
Yeah,
and
it
I
does.
call your food, you know, that drawer like the slime accelerator.
It's a little finicky watercress. That's the only thing.
It is. So you bring it home, put it in a paper towel, rough chop it like that.
Yeah.
And then you throw it into the soup. like that. And a lot of people just use this for salad, but I use that as an ingredient in this soup. And then basically it's going to wilt. We have the dreaded shrinkage, but in a really good way. And you know, I just say things for myself. Anyway, whatever. I live in my own little world. Anyway, and then we're going to put ginger in because it's an immune enhancer. It's actually an anti-inflammatory.
You keep putting your soup together. I want to talk about why you're leaving us for how many weeks? 6 weeks?
I'm going for 6 weeks.
Where are you going?
I'm going on a road trip with my husband, who doesn't talk in a car. Kill me now. Anyway.
Yeah. All the way west.
All the way west. We're going to go to it's the Dude Ranch, but he said it sounds like that sounds like we're like idiots. It's like an adult cowboy camp. Anyway, whatever.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how to ride a horse. So anyway, it should be funny.
Yeah.
But we're going to drive, you know, Winnipeg and and then end up there and then visit my mom and dad and then
nice.
we're going to
We're in BC.
in Vancouver, and so and I'm going to tweet about it. Hashtag road trip mayor.
Okay.
And we're going to upload videos. So you're lending me this little iPad, and it's going to be in the car, and you can watch hours of Scott not talking to me. It'll be so fun.
So you will be going like crazy, and he will be silent. It's going to be awesome video.
It's awesome.
We're going to follow you on Twitter. We'll put your videos up on cityline.ca, and we are going to miss you so much. I can't even say.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's go to break. We've got more coming up.